Kent Boughton was born on June 24, 1957 in Minot, North Dakota. When he was 6 years old, the family moved to Grand Island, where he graduated from Grand Island Senior High School. At age 15, Kent became a top 40 disc jockey at KRGI AM in Grand Island, eventually adopting the alias Kent Clark, with his co-workers referring to him as the backwards Superman. After high school, he enrolled at Brown Institute in Minneapolis. The school placed Kent in his first television job at KXON-TV in Mitchell, South Dakota, as weather director, sports director, and booth announcer, all of this at the age of 19.
Part of what Noel called a criminal element in pro football. Lee Trevino with a 4-under par 68 has taken it.
The Corn Palace in Mitchell attracted many celebrities at the time that Kent helped to interview, including one of his favorites, Red Skelton. Marrying his high school sweetheart Lori in 1978, the couple moved to Idaho Falls, Idaho, where Kent was assistant sports and weather director at KIFI-TV.
New York Yankees are at it again. Rich Gossage has a torn ligament in his right thumb and will be sidelined for at least 6 weeks.
Missing Nebraska, though, the couple returned to Grand Island later that year, living on a farm, raising their children Nicole and Chad, who now have families of their own. Kent has passed down the legacy of enjoying the great outdoors of Nebraska, sharing his hunting and fishing knowledge with his kids and grandkids. At KHAS-TV in Hastings, Kent was the weather director and outdoor editor, with a weekly segment called Kent's Fishing Forecast.
Kent, congratulations on your well-deserved induction into the Nebraska Broadcasters Hall of Fame. For over 52 years, you have been a pillar of the Central Nebraska community as a chief forecaster and outdoor editor for NTV. You kept folks in Central Nebraska informed, protected, safe, and reassured through what, as you know, can be rather erratic weather here in the state of Nebraska. And you also created the Outdoor Files segment to be able to help highlight the great hunting and fishing that we have here in the state of Nebraska. Your viewers appreciated your excellence and charisma on air and all that you did for Central Nebraska.
On June 3rd, 1980, Kent was on the air providing tornado warnings to viewers during the infamous Night of the Twisters, which was one of the largest supercell thunderstorms in U.S. history. Kent went on to join the NTV News team in 1999, becoming chief forecaster and pioneering a weekly segment called the Outdoor Files. But in May of 2009, Kent was in a near-fatal head-on collision, and he was life-flighted to a Kearney hospital in critical condition. Kent spent 3 months in the hospital. At home, Kent received more than 1,500 get-well cards and letters from viewers. On Mother's Day weekend of 2017, Kent tragically lost his wife, Lori, after 38 years of marriage from a massive heart attack.
It started 42 years ago, the Nebraska-Texas pheasant hunt. Back then, my dad was on board and just loved hunting. He had a Model 97 Winchester shotgun. He never missed.
Well, congratulations to Kent Boughton, Hall of Famer, and simply put, an icon in the broadcasting industry in central and western Nebraska. A familiar face to families all across this state, and congratulations to you, Kent. I will say this, Kent's a bit of a throwback of sorts to a time when men were men and news directors at TV stations were nervous. I say that only because there'd be times on Halloween when Kent would come in dressed as an old man, and he did the weather a few times, and you always wondered what's going to happen next.
Yeah, boy, howdy. How about that dadgum snow out there? It was so cold this morning. I got cramps in everything I got.
He's been a mainstay. He is an integrity-filled guy and a good friend. Kent Boughton, congratulations. Kent Boughton, Hall of Famer, I like the sound of that.
Kent believes life isn't always fair. The memories of those we love will never be forgotten. And the good always outweighs the bad. Kent discovered a sticky note on a sympathy card in Lori's office drawer asking for the address for Marcy Ryan, who worked in the NTV Lincoln office. She had lost her husband of 33 years the year before. Reaching out to Marcy, they shared their mutual feeling of loss. And in October of 2019, Kent married her and they lived in Grand Island. After 24 years at NTV, Kent retired in July of 2023. After retirement, Ken launched a YouTube channel called Kent Boughton Outdoors, featuring his hunting and fishing adventures. In January of 2024, Kent became one of the unretired, working part-time as a weather forecaster for KLKN TV, where he continues doing what he loves.
It's a great honor to be working with a broadcasting legend whose impact spans over 5 decades in Nebraska. Kent Boughton, a hard-working journalist and a cherished voice in the Lincoln market. He is now being rightfully inducted into the Nebraska Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Kent's career is defined by his unwavering commitment to the weather and protecting our communities with the integrity and insight. Beyond the studio, he's an advocate for Nebraska's hunting and fishing communities. He has also earned the key to Grand Island, a testament to his profound local influence. It is absolutely a pleasure to have Kent join KLKN TV Channel 8. We celebrate not just his past achievements, but also the promise of continued excellence in broadcasting. His dedication and passion touches countless lives, resonating deeply with viewers across the state. Kent, your induction today is a tribute to the respect and admiration you've earned from colleagues and viewers alike. Your legacy is one of journalistic excellence and community service, inspiring all who have had the pleasure of hearing your voice. Congratulations, Kent, on this well-deserved honor. May your future endeavors continue to inspire and enrich our community as they have throughout your career.
Congratulations to Kent on his induction into the Nebraska Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame, Class of 2024.